Hey, y'all, I want you to hear this. Committee on Armed Services. Okay, Adam Schiff writes a letter to Trump, and it says, Dear Mr. President, I'm writing because of your administration's recent decision to grant legal authority for active duty personnel along the southern border to act as an extension of the law enforcement. This decision raises serious legal questions, puts our armed forces in an untenable position, and further reduces their readiness. The activities described in the memorandum signed at your discretion by your chief of staff include a show to use of force, including lethal force where necessary, a crowd control, temporary detention, and cursory search. This is yet another unnecessary step towards the militarization of the southern border. It is not proportionately response to individuals who wish to legally seek asylum as they flee violence and persecution from their countries. Is Adam Schiff nuts? Is he not seeing the video from down there? So we're supposed to just let him fucking walk right in, right? Is that the idea, Mr. Shithead? Okay, furthermore, the activities described in the memorandum may be a violation of existing federal laws, especially the Posse Comitatus Act 18-USC 13085, or limitations on troops participation, certain law enforcement activities. Okay, Adam's quoting something that this has nothing to do with. Any time the United States, remember what it says? We are to defend our nation and its homeland, or something like that. I can't remember how it's working. Domestic. That they can be called in for domestic. And Trump did issue a statement saying that this is a national emergency. So he's 100% in the right. And Adam is wrong, again, of course. I'm also concerned with the continued lack of transparency and limited information being provided to the Congress on Department of Defense operations along the southern border. Congress has frequently heard about decisions made on actions taken through the press rather than hearing directly from your administration. That's bullshit. Trump tweets all the fucking time on everything he's going to do before he even does it. He's just pissed off that Trump is stopping these illegals from coming into the country, and they're going to be losing their drug money and their human trafficking money. And yeah, Congress is involved in human trafficking. You can bet your sweet ass. This includes most recently memorandum issued the week of Thanksgiving. With that in mind, I request the following information be provided in response to this letter. 1. A detailed justification to include any classified or unclassified. It's above your pay grade, fuckhead. He doesn't have to give you anything that's classified under executive order. If he claims it to be executive privilege, then fuck you, Adam. That's all you've got to do. Fuck you, Adam. I fucking can't stand that son of a bitch. You know that? He's using his office to harass the president. Somebody needs to go bash his face in. Better yet, let's put him in Gitmo. He needs to go there. He's playing around with Ukraine gun runners. Okay, detailed classified, unclassified assessment for issuing the directive that military personnel be used to conduct activities that could be considered law enforcement activities. The Border Patrol, there's not enough men to handle these 5,000 refugees that are coming. Or 7,000 after that. 500 that just arrived. We don't have enough Border Patrol. They would go through those guys and like punching a hole through a paper bag. So Trump putting down there some troops, I wish he'd put more than 5,000. I'd say put 10,000 down there and step on these motherfuckers' heads. If they want to come in, we're going to shoot them with bullets. We're over it. You're not invading our country. 2, an assessment of the capability and capacity of the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol agents and any gaps in limitations that were identified in the consent of the current caravan. You mean the invasion. Okay, that warrant the use of active duty military personnel. 3, a legal opinion and specific statutory authority cited to justify how the potential actions authorized by the memorandum are in compliance with the current law. Okay, he's acting like he's some kind of fucking judge. That's probably what Hillary promised him as a judgeship. That's why he fucking licked her ass so much, and that's why he's protected her so much. he was the leaker when it came to Don Jr.'s hearing behind closed doors. He likes to leak to CNN a lot. So did Comey. Anyway, 4, a list of the equipment and weapons that military personnel will be authorized to carry and use. A fucking gun, you moron. Details of the specific training to include foreign language training and training on the legal rights of individuals to seek asylum. They don't have any rights, motherfucker. They're not United States citizens. They don't fall under our Constitution, in case you forgot to read that part of the fucking Constitution, you sorry piece of shit. 3, the cost to date of utilizing 5,800 active duty and 2,100 National Guard personnel along the southern border. You want to know? Walk your ass over to the fucking skiff room, you dickhead, and look. Okay, we're not going to provide you with shit. You can walk over there and look. I know you don't want to because you're too fucking lazy to do it, but that's how you're going to have to do it. The specific mission assigned to each unit supporting the southern border. Well, you've got detainment, and then you've got medical. Even I know this shit. What are you, stupid? 10, what facilities military personnel would use to temporarily detain. Well, you saw the fucking tents, didn't you, moron? You saw they set up all these little places for holding areas. What are you, stupid? Okay, I hope that you will reconsider the recent decision. Okay, so we're just supposed to make all our military guys go home and let these motherfuckers bust into our country and then put them on our welfare system and the Democrats' voting rolls. Adam Schiff, fuck you.